Hi, Henk Akkermans, Supply Network Dynamics, Chapter 5, clip number 7. We now start with some simulations. Let's first do the base case simulation. So this is what historically happened, more or less, or at least the history-friendly version of it. So the blue line is the historical demand pattern that we assume was actually the demand pattern that the customers of the OEM were faced with themselves. This is what they really needed. The red line is what they actually ordered. So everything over the red line, between the area underneath the red line and above the blue line is hot air. So here they're over asking, here they're under asking. The actual shipments are much smoother because capacity isn't all that flexible, and the order backlog builds up gradually up to this point when you have huge cancellations, and then it starts to go down, and obviously here there's excess capacity. Okay. Now, what more to tell about this? So this is the real customer demand. And here are some comparisons with history. The backlog, notice that the scales are different, but it peaks sort of in the same period. This would be 1999, and the second 12 months would be 2000 and 2001, so a peak somewhere halfway 2000. And you see in the real world it peaks a bit longer. Here you see the historical shipments. A lot more noise and peaks in shipments towards the end of the quarter, I suspect. For the real world, our line is much smoother to it, but sort of fits the pattern, you might think. The same with the channel demand. The pink line is what the model does. The red line is what historically our data tell us, and that's all. So this is the history, and this is our replication of history. Now let's see if this model does not just give a fair approximation of historically what happened, but also give us some good theory of why it happened.